Hello, it's Old Man Jer, trying to do a video again. I think I have figured out how I can get a video up on YouTube. Now, as to how is Jer's health, since some of you have asked, at least 3. I mean, I wouldn't lie about this. Well, there was 2, maybe. Actually, it was 1, and that was a bill collector. But let's not go there. I don't want to be modeling at the beginning of this video, the first time I've been able to get anything posted in several months. Jer's health, how is it? Well, contrary to what I had said many times, I've smoked all my life, and I haven't got cancer. I did say that on a number of occasions. Well, now I have cancer. But the thing that amazes me the most is that why don't I have cancer of the fingers? Is not the finger the closest thing to the cigarette? Look at this. I give it as an example. Shouldn't I have cancer here? I don't. Instead, I have 2 forms of cancer. The first form is prostate cancer, and that is under control, but the way they got it under control, I'm not going into. Sometime there'll be an hour documentary here on YouTube explaining the hideous method they use to control prostate cancer, but it's kind of almost non-existent at the moment, so chalk one up for Jer. The second is called multiple myeloma, which if you look it up on the internet is a terrifying form of cancer. 10 years of life expectancy and then you die. And I'm well into it, but I'm taking chemotherapy, and other than it turns me into somebody who glows in the dark. And I have found that I can now light cigarettes. Get this, team. I can light cigarettes without a lighter. I just put it in my mouth and blow, and it lights. Well, that's a plus. So that's the 2 forms of cancer that I'm dealing with. The third problem is an aneurysm. This is where the big vessel from the heart that goes down into the legs, it turns into a balloon. Isn't that marvelous? Well, it's not a good place to have a balloon. And so soon I'm going to have to decide whether I'm going to have an operation or let it explode, killing me instantly. My God, if that doesn't get sympathy, what in the hell will? So I'm dealing with all those forms of cancer, and at the same time, the computer refuses to upload to YouTube. I tried 3 computers and a Kindle Fire, and I still couldn't get anything posted. So now I'm trying this to see if it can be done. If it can be done, look out, buckle your safety belts, because as I get older and more wise, and I'm facing an exploding aneurysm, and the cancer, which is literally terminal, everybody that gets it is dead, and I'm happy. I don't care. I'm getting more brave as posting videos, but again, you have to be able to post them. Some of the things I'm really concerned about, and I'm going to do videos, just in case the aneurysm explodes while I'm doing the video. I really was looking into the crime rates, which I think have skyrocketed like a moon rocket going off past the moon to Jupiter. Have you ever thought the crime statistics we're getting suck? They're not really accurate? It's got more negative thoughts for you. You know how many people have warrants in this country? Knock your socks off if you really knew. You know, anyone who has a warrant can't call the police because they'll get arrested. There's a guy coming in, he's going to mug you, he's pounding through the front door with a double-bladed axe, and you'd like to pick up the phone and call the police and say, "Help, 911, there's a guy breaking into my house with a double-bladed axe. He looks like a zombie." To hell with it. You can't call them because they let the zombie go and they would arrest you. So all those people with warrants cannot call the police department. Doesn't that suck? I was thinking about that, and then, of course, there's the crazed evangelicals who believe in talking snakes. Why, some of them even kiss snakes. Never kiss a snake. I told my kids that when they were very young. One of the first things I said, you see a snake, don't kiss it. And how can we trust somebody who believes in talking snakes? Somebody who believes that the earth is flat. Well, they don't believe that anymore, Jer. Well, they did, the people that wrote the original book. This is 2014. Things have changed. I want to talk a little bit about that. And there's a midrid. Is that a word? This isn't Scrabble, buckaroo. A midrid of things that have to be considered, and I am going to be looking into these things in depth. You've got to trust me on that. The screen blanked out. Lost it! Anyway, I am going to be saying things before I explode. I hope you will watch the videos, and if you are thrilled to have me come back, I would appreciate hearing from you. If you're not, go ahead and post it, because it shows what kind of a low-life, mealy-mouthed coward and idiot that you are. They can tell what I do in the bedroom by what I say on YouTube. To those of you who feel that way, a word of advice. You drink your bathwater. And now if you will excuse me.